All right, so I'm just going to say this really quickly, and I think it's really important that everybody have realistic expectations of the future for yourself in the trades, working for someone else. So, in order for you to make the money that you want, $80 to $100,000, most mechanics would probably be happy with somewhere around there, maybe a little bit more, but they're not really the greediest guys I've met, and they're pretty generous guys. I mean, mechanics are pretty good working class guys. They want to be at their kids' events. Oftentimes they can't be. They're often exhausted because it is labor intensive. So the point I want to get across with this video is, if your expectation is to one day be in that bracket where you're the six-figure guy, don't expect to be doing that for someone else. Make sure you understand this is short term working for someone else. Eventually, I have to do my own thing if I ever want to have what my boss has. It's not really even, and sometimes I think I make it out wrong that these bosses are they're not oppressors, but these people are taking and using your skills to make them money by creating an environment that people can come there and do it. Well, there's no necessity for that. The necessity is you fixing it. And it doesn't matter how you go about that, provided that the end goal is met the same way as it would inside the shop, quality wise, and time wise, and money wise. So if you can compete with them on any level, then you probably should start something on the side until you can do it full time. There's a gentleman I know who watched his videos, and he was saying that he did something on his own, decided to go into trailers. I give you guys all have my email is testyourselfdiesel at gmail.com. You're welcome to message me any questions. I can create content on some of the things you comment with. Going in your own business is a good idea, but don't leave your job immediately. Start building up clientele and try not to do it with the people coming in the building. That's not ethical. It's not good practice, and you don't want to be known as that guy who went and stole all your work from the place that you worked before. Now, I will tell you, if you have any interaction with the customer, they will follow you, the mechanic. People don't follow shops, they follow mechanics. A mechanic can change shops that was a great shop, and they will go visit that same mechanic at a shop that is a shithole if they think it's that guy working on it. When I left Peterbilt, they told people for some months afterwards that I was still working there because the clientele that I had built, I didn't take with me. And I was doing work on my own afterwards, just to try to make it ends meet. But so what I'm getting at is this. I did it where I went on my own, just boom. And I wish that I would have had some way to transition into that. And at least in my mind, if I would have given myself more time to transition into that. So I would ask you, set a 3 to 5 year plan. Because here's the thing. That employer has to make about $400,000, $500,000. This is the way that, business degrees, they are centered around, capitalism and making money, right? Well, their way to capitalize is to capitalize on you as a human resource. And so what you should do is just capitalize on yourself as a human resource. I mean, and try not to use your body to an extent that you won't be able to hold grandkids. We don't want to look back at our lives and think we pissed it all away. I don't mind giving my life away for the people I love. I don't mind giving my body away for the people I love. But at least at some point, I want to be able to enjoy my efforts with my family, and that they know that like my efforts didn't go in vain. And I see the life I pushed them and gave them an opportunity to have. And I know there's a lot of working class guys just like me out there who love their families and want to do the best they can. And I will tell you, there are not a lot of people on the internet telling you how you're going to go about really doing this and making money. And the fact is, you cannot do it for someone else. So bide your time, bite your tongue, do all the training you can get, be a good boy while you're at work. And if you're lucky, you can use those people as a referral later on for the things you move into. But with the technology being the way it is and the aptitude for guys who are really excelling in this to be really pretty bright people, they're not going to allow some guy to just usurp their life force for nothing. So this is where I think this new generation, I'm so behind you. And like I said, I got 9 kids. Hers, mine, ours, but they're all ours. And I treat them, I talk to them sometimes the same way I talk to the audience here. Not because you guys are kids, but just because I'm talking plainly. I talk plainly to my kids. I think in the future, unless I could ramble, I'm not going to ramble. My point is this, guys: make the money for yourself, because for them to pay you the $85,000, they got to make $500. It never makes sense for them, and I don't think they're oppressing you. I don't think they're holding you down. I just don't think they're showing you their hand is that I'm going to use you for as long as I can until I can make the money to build my own lifestyle. And as a tradesman, that makes 0 sense. Make the money for your own damn lifestyle. Don't be afraid to find out how to go about it first. And this is a good channel and a resource, and I have plenty of feedback. If you guys have questions, I have answers. And if I don't, I'll find the answer. Okay, thank you.